Do you have IG? Are you making money with your IG? Well, in this video, I'm gonna literally teach you a 5-step process to start making money with your Instagram right now. So get a pen and get a piece of paper or a journal, whatever you may be needing, because I want you to write down literally this 5-step process on how to grow, to engage, to get people to like you, to get people to know you, and to ultimately make money with your Instagram in this video. Let's go. Listen. I gotta relax more. I gotta bring out my personality more. When I be making these videos, I'll be just like too tense, right? I'll be trying to be professional, but in reality, that's not me. You know, I am a professional guy, but I like to have some humor too. So I told you, I wanted you to make money, right? And the number one rule in making money is you gotta get people to like you. If people don't like you, no one's gonna buy from you. And if they don't trust you, they really not gonna buy from you. Now, you get people to know you, you get people to like you, they look at you as an authority in the space you're in. And you have to respect that, like with integrity, because what you offer them or what you tell them, they're gonna believe you. So this is all about building this audience, right? Let's go back to Earn Your Leisure days, right? Earn Your Leisure didn't start with just Earn Your Leisure. I started building Rashad's personal page, and that was thus getting people to know him and getting people to like him. It got to a point where people started to trust him, right? We were building, putting a lot of information out. People were engaging with the information. People were learning from the information. He became a trusted face in the financial literacy space. And as that happened, we were able to start something called Earn Your Leisure. Once Rashad started posting about Earn Your Leisure, we were in a place where they knew him, they liked him, and they trusted him. When that happened, Earn Your Leisure just went phew, right? His whole entire audience grasped to Earn Your Leisure because it was coming from a trusted source. And that's what I want to teach you guys. I want to show you how we were able to build a personal brand and branch off to a company that allowed us to grow multiple companies and multiple millions and millions of dollars. Step one, we gotta build trust with the audience, right? You might be asking, how do we build trust? You're gonna post one photo every day. You're gonna tell a story with that photo. Whether it's teaching, whether it's a life lesson, whatever it is, I want you to post a photo every single day, and I want you to tell a story. The second thing is, I want you to also post a reel. I want you to think about 3 different things that apply to you, right? Like if it was me, it would be family, it would be tech, and it would be business, right? I went from 0 to 85,000 followers doing this method. Pick 3 topics that you enjoy speaking about. The other day, I posted my son, and we were in the snow. We was playing in the snow because it snowed in Atlanta. Like, who would ever thought it snowed in Atlanta? Like, I'm in New York. I didn't move to Atlanta for snow. Everybody's all happy. My wife was ecstatic with the snow. She was like, it's only been 5 times I've ever seen snow. I'm like, what? Who wants to be in snow? And I posted the whole story, like a story about it, right? A reel. But I also told in the caption about how I was able to allow the freedom for me to be able to spend time with my son. I was able to create a legacy with my son, right? And those are the things that I was trying to teach, like, you got to work hard. You got to do this. You got to do that so you can have those times to be able to play in the snow. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to post a reel once a day, and I want you to post that picture, right? There's 4 things that I want you to consider when thinking about this, right? We could call this the IG blueprint. If you've seen this, and this is to you guys, this is to your audience. If you've seen this video and you really want to go further with this IG blueprint, message me on Instagram at Michael J. MacDonald, my Instagram. Message me blueprint. And I'm going to send you a document that contains this whole entire blueprint of what we're talking about today. You see what I did? I literally told you guys to message me for the IG blueprint on my Instagram. This is literally going to, 1, give me a follower, and 2, you're going to get a piece of content for free. Once you realize that this content helps you, you're going to gain trust. So the next time I tell you something or something I want to sell to you, you're going to probably buy if you're interested in it, because now I'm becoming a trusted voice. Number two, how do I know if they're engaging with my content? And that's stories. Go onto your Instagram, click on your stories, see activity, and see who's watching your stories. I want you to message every person that views your story. Hey, are you here for the content or are you here to grow your business? That's it. Question mark. Once they say I'm here to grow my business, boom, we got action. That's what that means. That means we got action, right? And now you can starting the conversation. I'll have another video for that. It's only 24 hours that you get to see your story. So you got to do this like on an everyday thing, right? I'm giving an opener. I'm trying to open up dialogue with my audience. The next way is comments. When people comment on your post, this is another way to engage with your audience. They are engaged and you got to hit them up within those first 24 hours of their commenting. The more engagement you have, the more you'll grow, the more they'll tell their friends, the more they'll repost you. There is nothing more gratifying than helping someone. I love making these videos. And when these people reach out to me and they put the blueprint and I send them a document that not only helps them, but then it helps other people because now they know how to get their content out there, get their message out there in a correct way. That is so gratifying. This is going to really allow you to get a further reach on your audience. It's going to allow you to get the trust from your audience. This is the key to success. Step 3. This is where we want to expand our reach. We want to amplify our reach. We want to get what we've been doing. We want to get it to the masses. Now, Michael, how do we do this? We have to get on as many stages as possible. What do you mean stages? No one knows me. Who's going to want me on their stage? Listen, stages. That means a platform. As many platforms that you can possibly get on, whether it's podcasts, radio shows, a real stage. You got to go to networking events, speaking events, go into rooms that have people that are your target audience and start networking with. Start spreading the word of who you are, what you do, and how you can help them. That's what you have to do. That is going to amplify your audience. That's step 1. So now don't be afraid to get on a podcast. If the podcast ain't got no followers, we ain't had no followers at one point, right? You ain't have no followers at one point, right? Do you realize that when people blow up, they start to watch the old content. They want to see how did they get to there, or I like this. This is the piece of content that made me blow up. I like this. Let me watch more. Don't you realize, you see a person with millions and millions of views, their first video still has hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views because people are going back. So don't be afraid to go on podcasts that they don't have any views, right? If you want me on your podcast, Michael J. MacDonald, co-founder of Earn Your Leisure, follow me on Instagram, Michael J. MacDonald, and put podcast. I will come on your podcast. Message me, podcast, and we're going to make it happen. The number 2 way is create your own platform, create your YouTube, create your podcast, create your own event, do things that you can control, right? And get people to come. That is going to be another way to amplify what you do and who you are. Now that we amplify it, you got to do this in the right order, right? You got to do it in the right order because you don't want to amplify and you ain't got nothing to amplify, right? They come to your page and then you ain't got nothing there. So you want to make sure stuff is there. So now that you got the 3 steps complete, and again, you have to do this in the order. We're going to go to step 4. This is step 4. First thing you want to do is start creating motivational posts. You want people to be motivated, right? So early in the morning, you got to start giving posts that are uplifting, that are inspiring. Just give people motivation, because when that person that sees that piece of content is down and then they see it and it makes their day better because they were having a bad day, they're going to remember you. So I'm not saying do it every day, but try to do it 2 to 3 times a week. A second idea, post a book that is going to give your audience another way that they can connect to you. One of my favorite books is The 4 Agreements. When I post that book, people say, wow, you read that book? I love that book. What I do? I got engagement. I got trust. I got morale. See that? And we start a conversation because we got something in common. See that? Number 3, post something that you have as a habit that is something that's hard to do, that you struggle with, but you see the benefits. Let me paint this picture. I'm on 75 hard right now, right? And today's like day 11 or something like that. I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym at 6 o'clock. Now, it is extremely hard to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, but I'm created a habit to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and go into the gym at 6 a.m. to get gains on my physical physique. That is something I really struggle with, but you see the positive outcome that I get from it, right? Post this once, twice. I post it like twice a week. So post a habit that you struggle with, but that you've conquered, and show the benefits of that struggle that you had to go through. I'm telling you, you're gonna see the benefits of this. Number 4, I want you to post like 3 sequence posts. So the first one's gonna represent the situation. The second one's gonna be the struggle. And the third one is gonna be the solution. Think of a situation that you had to go through. I had to go through special education. The struggle was that I wasn't learning the same thing my peers were learning. I was behind. When I was hanging out with my friends and they were so articulate with their words, when they knew things that I didn't know, I felt like, belittled. The solution. I was able to read more. I was able to speak to my friends more. I was able to put myself in better rooms to allow me to get the information that I missed out when I was in special education. Those are the things that allow me to become more educated, more wiser, and be able to speak in a room filled with educated people. That was a solution. So did you get that? And I mean, like, post it like 3 different sequence posts once a week. What is this going to do? This is going to allow people to feel you, allow people to understand you, allow people to trust you. This is step 5. Be present with your audience. The first thing we're going to do, we got to go live at least once a week. I mean, pick Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, pick whatever day, but whatever day you pick that day, pick that time, and go live every single week. The second thing is post testimonials. Once a week. I'm asking you to do this once a week. I don't have an audience. How do I get testimonials? Whether you do a contest for testimonials, when you start helping people, people are going to be eager to give you a testimonial. So what that means, start creating scripts. It's in the blueprint, scripts to get testimonials from people. When you start helping people and your content or your coaching or your product or your service has helped them, they will be more than happy to give you a testimonial. But wait, there's a catch. In that testimonial, you're going to tell a story on how you helped them. And you're going to say at the end of it, if you would like to be helped too, message me help. Just like that. Message me help. Watch what happens. Because they see their success, they're going to want the same success. Once a week. I'm not asking a lot, just once a week. And the third one is, when people post stories and they put the Q&A, I got free time, ask me anything. Post in your story, say, what's up, guys? I'm at the airport. It's a delay. I got time. Ask me anything you want and just start answering people's questions. And now reposting their question with the answer. This here is going to make you a authority in the coaching space. This one is going to be another game changer. Like, I'm giving you such the craziest blueprint on how to blow up your IG and make money from it. It's like insane. I hope you found this video very, very informative, because this is what helped me and my companies that I've built become widely successful and make millions and millions of dollars. If you want the blueprint, follow me, Michael J. MacDonald, and message me blueprint, and I'll send you my document that literally explains this step by step and also gives you the messaging on how to message people. I got you guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.